Oh, go. Get up there. Help yourself. Well, hey. Hi. Thanks so much for stopping by. My name's Holly, and I'm a heathen.
What does that even mean?
Just Google it, Steven. So, hey, thanks so much for stopping back by my channel. My name is Holly, obviously. And today I am going to be telling you about all of the books that I read in the month of June in the year 2022. I have never in my life read as many books as I did in the month of June, like in an entire month. I am still seriously impressed with myself and my ability to become massively obsessed with things. This video will be featuring Sparkles. She's just gonna be chilling here with me. You can see a body. The head's up there, just for reference. Her head. Okay, let's get right to it. I read a total of 8 books in the month of June. That is absolutely nuts. And I loved every last minute of it. And I'm really excited for July because I have plans. But anyways, let's talk about June. So the very first book that I read in the month of June was Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I read it on Audible. I started this thing like forever ago, like literally a couple years ago, and I would listen to it and love it and then never finish it. I finally finished it and it made me cry. I was walking while I was listening to it, and there were definitely tears while I was walking. I had sunglasses on, so hopefully nobody saw me. But anyways, it follows 2 boys who meet at a swimming pool in the summer when they're out of school. Ari and Dante. One of them is really shy and stuff and doesn't really have a lot of friends, even though his mom keeps telling him he needs to make friends. He needs to make friends. Like, you gotta be lonely. And he meets this friend, Dante, on a whim at the pool in the summer. And they become best friends and they just go through life together. I think it was Ari that ends up moving away for a short period of time, and just the teenage vibes that I got from this book just took me back to my younger days, and just all of these like strong feelings and like wanting to be on your own. Like, you love your parents, you love your family, but you're also like itching to get out into the world, be your own person, do your own thing. The fear of not being accepted by your family, and then the feelings of like struggling with even accepting who you are, and just the whole trying to figure all of that out. I really enjoyed this story. So that was Ari and Dante. Oh, the ending. I love the way that book ended. Oh my gosh, that book. Sparkles skedaddled. Okay, so the next books that I read are these bad boys. I had these on my shelves for literally like 2 years. I don't know why I didn't pick them up until this month, but I just like got the itch to figure out like how to annotate books, and decided that June was the month that I was going to dive into 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo and Crooked Kingdom by the same They're both by Leigh Bardugo, okay? I annotated these, and I feel like annotating them made the experience of reading them, like, it took things to a whole new level, because I was like zoned in and really paying attention to things that I probably otherwise wouldn't really care that much to think about, and that really helped me feel connected to the book in a cool way. I put in here a post-it note of like, you know, so that I don't forget what I labeled things as, and then I went through and put a post-it note like every 100 pages or so. I highlighted. I mean, I marked this bitch up and I loved it. Let's talk about 6 of Crows. Okay, so I actually kept notes on my phone throughout reading these books. So if you see me like reading something or feel like I'm like reading, that's because I am. So 6 of Crows. The basic storyline is that a group of 6 go on a heist mission. There's action, romance, humor. I could go on and on. It was so fun to read and I didn't want to put it down. My favorite characters in these books are Kaz and Inej. My least favorite character was Matthias. My most hopeful character was Wylan. I feel like he has so much potential to come into his own in the future. And I look forward to... This was when I read 6 of Crows. Not both Crooked Kingdom as well. So just for 6 of Crows, when I was thinking about Wylan, I felt like he had potential to come into his own in the next book. The second book is Crooked Kingdom. And it just continues the story from 6 of Crows. So the 6 are on another mission to take down a bad motherfucker. That's what I wrote. Okay. There's so many twists and turns in the story, and I honestly saw none of them coming. I do remember this. I was just enjoying the story and not really developing like any of my own theories or really thinking far into things. So I was constantly like shocked and surprised at every little like twist and turn of the plot. Like, oh my god, no way! Wait, what? Like, I couldn't. Maybe like in the future I'll start like really thinking about these things as I'm reading, but when I was reading these I was just like completely oblivious and just enjoyed it. So, I mean, maybe there is nothing bad about that. So there's a guy in the end who one of the characters says they recognize or feels familiar or something, but there's no closure there, which raises some questions for me. Yeah, I do remember this. So I was wondering, like, is there going to be another book? Has there been one and I just don't know it yet? I haven't even looked it up. I really enjoyed Leigh Bardugo's writing style and the language that she uses to describe emotions. The language that she uses to describe emotions and situations. Really enjoyed 6 of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. And the last thing that I read, and I read it on my Kindle. I actually did a vlog about this too. So if you want to check that out, I will put something somewhere so you can click and go see that. But I read it on the Kindle. I actually have this much that I wrote on my phone about the Mindf series. Okay, here we go. So this is what I wrote. Kind of reminds me of Dexter. Lana is a bad bitch who's on a mission to get revenge on disgusting guys that abused her. She's skilled in martial arts and takes down big dudes by herself. She falls in love with an FBI agent who ends up investigating her kills. So it's a pretty violent and graphic book when it comes to like sex scenes. So, I mean, if you're not into that kind of thing, but clearly I am. What does that say about me? Not sorry. This series, it makes me laugh and then cry because I'm so into the love story. Logan is head over heels for Lana, but I'm worried he's going to be absolutely crushed when he finds out who Lana really is. We're skipping ahead to book 4 because book 4 is where things really started picking up for me. So this thing happened to Lana and you kind of get a taste of what exactly it was that occurred to her and her family sprinkled through the story. Let's fast forward to book 4. My favorite quote was, "They belong to me now. The flock has a new shepherd to fear. Bah, bitches." And then I wrote, cannot even with the ending of this one. So gripping and almost had me in tears. I had to sit with it for about 30 minutes before I could start the final book. I'm so invested. Yeah, I was. Started the 5th book. Interesting points. Lana is a revenge killer. Her life and her family was destroyed by some individuals. We found out bits and pieces of exactly what happened to her as the story unfolds. Her and her friend, who used to be her brother's secret crush, tried to get justice served by going through the proper channels, the justice system. But Everything and everyone was unbelievably corrupt, and they were in on the whole thing that happened to her to begin with. There was literally nowhere for her to turn. So she reinvented herself and took what she felt was hers, revenge and justice that she desperately wanted because she felt like she had nothing left in her life. And then she met Logan and everything went to hell in a handbasket. She had a reason to keep what she was doing a secret. Like if Logan were to find out, everything would be over for her and him. Like it would just, she basically lived a double life. One while she's with Logan and another while she's out getting her revenge on these people. And then I edited to add that Lana tells Logan that everything between them was real. She had to alter some details about her past in an effort to keep her identity secret, but the stuff that they were sharing, the chemistry that they had, that was all real. I really liked Logan, but I was really shocked at his behavior in a scene. I feel like if I say it, I'm gonna spoil it for people, so I'm not gonna go there. If you read it, tell me if you know what scene I'm talking about. I really liked Logan, but then this happened, and it was so shocking, because it was so, like, I didn't think that he would do something like that. I just didn't think that he would do something like that, so I was a little perturbed at him, to be totally honest with you. But then I was thinking, like, well, wait, should I be mad at him? Like, I don't know. When I finished book 5, the final book of the series, I was just kind of sitting there like, what in the hell just happened? I don't even know, like, did I like that ending? Did I not like that ending? How do I don't know how to feel about it. I think I like it, but I'm still just not sure. So that is the end of this June 2022 wrap up for me. I would love to hear what books you read in the comment section below. What did you think of them? Did you like them? Did you hate them? If you have any recommendations for me, I would love to hear about it. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys again soon.